How does a failed Masonic movement from the 1600s shape a political revolution centuries later? Sabbatai Zevi died years after converting to Islam, but his followers didn't abandon the mission. They believed his return would come and that redemption would begin in the Holy Land. That belief didn't die. It was passed on through the Deme, through Jacob Frank, and into secret networks within Europe. The prophecy was simple. Palestine belonged to them. It was their promised inheritance, spiritually and eventually politically. Jacob Frank's followers, after merging into nobility, banking, and early Freemasonry, continued to spread his worldview. They weren't focused on religion anymore, they were focused on power, placement, and long term ideological influence. By the late 1800s, a new movement had emerged Zionism, publicly secular, politically pragmatic, but underneath the surface still echoing the same Masonic tone of reclaiming land and reshaping the world. And what most people don't realize is that Theodore Herzl and other early Zionist thinkers were surrounded by families that had direct or ideological links to the Frankist descent. Some of these names appear in 19th century banking records, publishing houses, and even nationalist circles in Austria and Germany. Zionism became a modern nationalist project, and many of its early champions were spiritually aligned with the idea that redemption came through upheaval, even chaos. The Deme sect in Turkey, the Frankist elite in Poland, and the growing nationalist fervor in Europe, all pushing for the same outcome the carving out of Palestine. After World War I, under British colonial restructuring, Zionist efforts intensified. After World War II, they succeeded. But was this really just a return to a tradition, or was this a long delayed fulfillment of a radical prophecy from 1666?